Let me take this stuff off. What's going on, beautiful people? Hopefully, you guys are staying positive, having fun, and keeping the right attitude and mindset in the midst of this self quarantine situation. In today's talk, we're going to talk about two basic things that we should all be using as human beings in this time of self quarantine and coronavirus. One being caution, the other being compassionate. Everyone should stay tuned for that. So let's get after it. So by now, hopefully you've gotten to a good routine if you've been self quarantined for a little bit now. Hopefully, if you don't have to go to work, you're getting some exercise in, you're getting reading, you're catching up on life, you are reconnecting with your family, you are pursuing another degree or certificate, doing all the basic things that we spoke about in the last video. But even more important than that, there are some simple things that every human being should be doing right about now in the midst of this quarantine. Like I said at the intro, it was caution and compassion. But before I get into that, a couple of things that we like you to do is go ahead and share this video with somebody else. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Help support this channel. Help grow the Majestic Lifestyle community. Okay? So in this time, unfortunately, there's still too many people who think I'm young or this won't affect me or this is a hoax and I won't be affected by that. And they're just out partying in Miami or just doing random things or just living the life, not being cautious. Yes, I understand. We have to go out and get some groceries, try to get some toilet paper, all the basics, all right? La di la di da, right? But besides that, if you don't have to go out, reminder is just stay indoor because the sooner we can self quarantine, the sooner we can get back to our real lives. And I know everybody wants to do that, right? So let's use caution. And you know what? Like I said before in the last video, even if you have doubts about where it comes from, this and that and the third, if you think the flu is more dangerous than corona, listen, anyone can still get it, anyone can still have it, and you can spread it to other people. So we went over that before. So let's go a little bit deeper in how to use compassion because it's the when you use the caution part, right? You end up naturally using the compassion part as well, which is what we all need a lot more of before. Because even if you live by yourself, you're strong, you're very healthy. You want to be caution. You want to be cautious, not to put yourself in danger. Because some people they think they're healthier than they really are, but at the end of the day, they may have some underlying issues that this could affect them. There is a case of a 12-year-old girl that I heard that's in ICU. And others, you can affect other people who are also vulnerable. People with autoimmune diseases and all types of things. Diabetes, high blood pressure, all types of things. So let's just be cautious. Now, for the compassionate part, I'm going to read you a couple of things that I saw online that I thought were very helpful. But first, I'm going to say check up on your peoples. Check up on those that have kids, especially young kids. Check up on those that live by themselves. Check up on your friends that may not have the best means financially. Just check in on them and make sure they're okay. Check in on your friends who are depressed or who maybe deal with depression or who can sink back into depression. Because in times like this, it's easy to isolate because that's the goal, right? But well, no, it's not easy to isolate. I guess, yeah, that is. Because the thing is that a lot of us are FaceTiming. A lot of people are going live, right? DJ D Nice was having a party online. But the ones who are isolating are not reaching out to anybody. They're not FaceTiming anybody. They're not talking to anyone on the phone. And it's the easiest time to just slip back into that full depression mode. You're staying in bed because you're not forced to go anywhere. You don't have to go to work, anything like that. And these people could end up not eating, staying in bed, all the shades are closed, it's dark in the house, you're not getting sun, you're not doing all the things that naturally combat depression and help you with your mindset. So check on your peoples, and that's the start of the compassion part. Now let me read to you a couple of things on how to be more compassionate and how to look out for others. So these points that I saw on compassion, I saw them on social media, and I thought they were very helpful, and I wanted to share with you guys. So let me go ahead and read that to you. Here's the first one. Okay, so the first one is how to look out for others' mental health during self-isolation. Okay, so it has two categories under the title. The first one is checking in, and the second one is how to add hope and help distract someone struggling. All right, so the first one under checking in has use audio or even better yet, video. So video calls, video text message, WhatsApp, Zoom. I saw a lot of people using Zoom. That's pretty cool. I've never used it before, but I'm gonna have to look into it because you can do a whole group chat with a whole bunch of people. You can check in with families, a whole bunch of friends. So Zoom, ZOOM. All right. So this meets the social need for more than just text message. Point number 2. So the next point is dig deeper. It says, don't just ask if they're okay. Ask how have their day looked? What have they been doing? How do they feel about the future and the present? And do they feel safe? Okay, so now we're going to go to the next section under this, which is how to add hope and help someone that's struggling. You can do simple things like have a watch party where you're watching TV shows together or a movie, where you can do it one or two ways, where you can either use Facebook and have a watch party together, watch various things, or you can Skype with someone. You can even have a date that way, where you watch the same thing together from each other's location, but you are Skyping together and communicating visually face to face as you're watching this together. Now, the next point is to offer a video stream of you with the person while you're doing whatever you're doing. You could be working, you could be cooking, whatever it is that you're doing, you're having a face-to-face, digital face-to-face interaction with a person so that that person that's isolated doesn't feel alone. You guys are kind of there together, right? Get that a certain level of quality time together. The next point is one that's easy. Play online games together, right? You can get online, play something like Words with Friends, get on Facebook, get on these devices. I've done Words with Friends, but nowadays there's all types of games out there that you can play together with friends. So that's something you could easily do to connect with someone that may be isolated, or you yourself with someone else out there. The next point is to play. If you get to the point where you're not self-isolated, so you're getting together with a group of friends, remember lesson 10, smaller the number, the better, right? So play fun games together, break out board games, video games, have meaningful interactions, have deep conversations, talk about the meaning of life, talk about positive things, discuss what's going on, right? But that helps with the human to human interaction. But remember, only, try not to do it too much and really small groups. So that's also really important for human to human interaction and contact. And the last point is really simple. Choose various little stickers or emojis to send to somebody, or even words of encouragement. That just lets somebody know that you're thinking about them. That also helps with not feeling isolated or alone. Okay? So remember, it is easier to suffer in silence in these conditions than when you're out and about. So let's be there for one another. So that's the basic premise of this first post that I saw. I thought it was very important. Now let's go to the second one. So the second thing I'm going to share with you guys is actually a post that I saw from my favorite first lady, Mrs. Michelle Obama. She shared some pointers on Instagram, and I thought it was very good, and I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, it says here are a few ways to show up for your community in these tough times. Okay, so the first of the series of posts that she put out on Instagram, it says contact your local school and sign up to volunteer with their food distribution program. Because you know how a lot of schools are out, but there's still a lot of schools that are doing a great thing, which is still cooking food and sending out to people and families that are in need of food. So that was the first point. And the second point with that, it says, know a teacher or two, reach out and ask how you can help. Because there's still teachers that are putting together online programs so that their students can continue learning. So that's the first part, and very important to help out with schools. Point number two that she offered says, call a parent you know who's trying to figure out this new normal and offer to give the kids a lesson or even read them a story. So that's just the basic of helping someone out, like babysitting, giving that parent a break, because you can call and do these things by phone or even WhatsApp, Zoom, FaceTime, any video message, so you can help with your friend's child and give the parent a break. So the next point she shares is offer to pick up groceries for your most at-risk and older neighbors. So someone that's very sickly or older senior citizen or disabled neighbors. Offer to give them some groceries or do a grocery run. You can leave a note on their door to ask them if they need help. And you can also search online for groups that may be helping out these people more that are more at risk in your neighborhood to see if you can help that group assist these members of your community. The next point is call your local hospital, fire station, and ask if you can help order some takeout for them to help out with the staff from your local restaurant. So you know you're getting from restaurant, or you can donate to a restaurant that's already offering up free meals to first responders and families in need. Next point is if you're able to buy gift certificates from your favorite local business, save them and save them for later, or give them as gifts right now to grocery store cashiers, mail carriers, or anyone that's providing a vital service in your community. I think it's really self-explanatory. For that, if you can go online and make donations to your local food bank, that's also very important. Then if you're able to send payments to your hairstylist, barber, and nail technicians as if you were keeping your appointments. That's to help the local businesses that can't make their money right now. Okay. Next one is order takeout or delivery on the nights that you used to order, that you used to eat out, and tip big to your delivery person. Some restaurants are selling off their food stock to help with cash flow. Check in with your neighborhood spots and buy them when you can. Next one is one more thing. Be gentle with yourself. It's normal to feel overwhelmed and afraid. It's okay to log off, take a break. It's also okay to say, I need help. We can all take turns lifting each other up. And that was the basic pointers that Mrs. Michelle Obama shared. Very good points to share with other people. And that's pretty much all I want to say. Just some ideas on how to stay compassionate and how to help other people out. We have to think about others as well. We have to look out for each other and bring out the best in humanity so we can get through this. All right. So, folks, if you enjoy this, as always, please help support this channel. Hit the like button below. Hitting the like button helps YouTube know that someone is enjoying this and they want to see more content from this channel. You enjoy the positive content and the uplifting content and the content to help people who are struggling, who have struggled, who have given up. So that's very important. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel as well, and hit that notification bell, because doing these things together also helps to support the channel. And lastly, share this. Share this with people so that others can know how they can be more helpful and more supportive to one another. All right? So, folks, stay positive. Let's do our best to get through this as quickly as possible in the best way possible so that we can get back to our lives and we can get back to building the best 2020 we can. All right, folks? So like we always say, I want you to live your best life and live that majestic lifestyle. See you on Wednesday.